So what about the 2025 Ontario election? What would that look like under a PR system?
As it stands right now, Doug Ford's Conservatives won 81 seats, with the NDP winning 26 and the Liberals winning 14, with the Greens winning 2 and one independent person winning as well. But what would that have looked like under a PR system? Well, because of the way the vote share split, it would have actually been much different. You see, the Liberals got 30% of the vote, but they got less than half of that percentage of the seats. And while the Conservatives got 43% of the vote, they got 65% of the seats. So what would have happened if we had PR? The PCs would have had 53 seats, the NDP would have had 23 seats, the Liberals would have had 37 seats, the Green Party would have had 6 seats, the New Blue Party would have had 2 seats, and the Ontario Party would have had 1. Now I know those numbers don't exactly add up, and that's because I'm giving you a rough proportional representation number. And while smartvoting.ca had a very optimistic sense of what would have happened if we didn't have a vote split, I was only able to identify about 14 ridings where maybe it would have made a difference. Because it's really hard to make that assumption, but let's take a look. Some of the really close ridings that the Conservatives could have lost if there wasn't a vote split would have included Willowdale, Parry Sound Muskoka, where Matt Richter could have been the third ever Green Party of Ontario MPP, Peterborough Kawartha, Mississauga East Cooksville, which by the way was Bonnie Crombie's riding, so a vote split would have really helped her, Kitchener Conestoga, Hamilton Mountain, Hamilton East Stony Creek, and Cambridge. But there were some ridings that were insanely close. These include York Southweston, Scarborough Centre, Erin Mills, which as of recording only has a vote difference of 20 votes, Sault Ste. Marie, Humber River Black Creek, Burlington, Eglinton Lawrence, where the Conservatives only won by 0.4%. And lastly, there is currently a race in James Bay where the New Democrats are winning, but only by literally 4 votes. Before the election, I spoke to both the NDP and the Liberals. I told them that they didn't need to run candidates against each other and that their best chance of winning was working together. They told me that they could win.
Maybe it's time we start working together for once.